All right, Doug Schwab. You guys wrapped up third place in the Big 12s, 2 champions. How do you feel about your guys' performance?
I mean, it's a tournament, so it's up and down. There's no, we didn't come close to maxing out, obviously, our potential and the points that I think we were capable of. But I don't know if I've ever left a tournament feeling that way. Obviously good to finish with a couple champs, and I think how they did it too, just both guys scoring a lot of points, taking a lot of risk. And in big matches, man, you got to be willing to do that. You got to trust your offense. You got to keep putting yourself underneath the guy. And if you want to separate yourself, those are things you have to do. So, I was really happy with those guys and getting 2 champs. Up and down a little bit this morning. But like I said, this is a qualifier. This gets you entry into the national tournament. Now you get ready for the national tournament, which these guys have been working for this whole season. But I think we've tried to talk about being incredibly steady throughout the year, and and if anything, we're building a little bit, and obviously in these next 2 weeks we're going to be our best individually and as a group, and whatever happened. If I won the tournament, great. I think that bumps up our seed. If we didn't, we're anywhere in between, man. We're in the tournament, and we get ready for our first round match. And that's how you got to look at it right now. And I've been on teams where guys have placed 4th in their conference tournament. I remember a guy placed 4th in his conference tournament, lost to a freshman for 3rd and 4th, and then won a national title less than 2 weeks later. So those things are possible. You just got to keep this thing in the right place and be able to remember all the work that you put in, man, and you'll really enjoy the moments. I think there was a few times where you saw the guys, they really enjoyed the moments. And I tell you, I think as the tournament went, you just felt some of that heaviness kind of come off. Yesterday morning I felt like we were a little bit heavy, and then the next round was much better, and back and forth. But we gotta continue to build and get better, and that doesn't change. We don't change a whole lot, but we'll have a couple days off, we'll have a couple days of training, and you get ready for a national tournament. It's a lot different now with having the brackets early and all those things, and being able to scout a guy a little bit and get him ready for that first round match. For me, my head it goes straight to that. Okay, we'll get home safe, we'll get some rest, and then we'll get ourselves up and ready for that first round match up in Minneapolis. So.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's extended.
Yeah.
You're good at that. So your first champ, Bryce Steiert.
Yeah.
You guys are back there. It's a little bit looser atmosphere than I sort of was anticipating. Is he always like that?
Sometimes I think you got to keep it the same. When the guys are sitting back amongst one another, they're laughing and joking, and they're not all clinched up and you got to keep it as consistent as possible. And I think that's our job as coaches, to make sure if something's kind of not on course or routine, then we try to get it back into that. And hey, man, this is something that you're incredibly prepared for. There's probably nothing that these guys have put more time into in their whole life. So that can make you okay, oh man, all this pressure. Or it can be hey man, I'm prepared, and go out and shine in those big moments. And man, those 2 dudes show, they really shine tonight. But for me, Steiert, just the attacks that he was hitting, the penetrating, and just staying on the attack. We kind of talk about that second period and wrestling through that second period incredibly hard. And he wrestled through that second period incredibly hard. and that guy just he couldn't handle that. And good for us. We just got to be willing to do that. I guess go to those depths against everybody.
Lujan's match. Can you take us through that one?
Yeah, great attacks. He's got incredible high crotch, and if he's posting and snapping off, I want to see him continue to go to that even more, and that he was staying on the attack, and trying to build, and he can ride too, but I'll give that guy. They made an adjustment. Obviously, they're going to 2 legs, going to a double leg, which you wrestle Taylor Lujan, you probably should go to 2 legs, yeah. That's still easier said than done to finish. But he just got to continue to stay on his attack, and he's got incredible ones. Just pace and continue to fire, and man, he's going to be in great shape.
He may be the number 1 seed, at least number 2 seed going into Minneapolis. There's no added pressure there at all for him. Is that something you guys have talked about? Or?
Yeah, there isn't. I've been a number 1 seed. You can use it either way. To me, it's it's confirmation, or they're reaffirming, man, what I already feel about myself, right? Hey, I'm the best guy in the weight class. So they're just putting that on me, but I still got to earn that. I mean, they're not going to give it to me just because you're seated number 1 or 2 or whatever it is. They're not going to hand you anything. So I think just going into me, it's just like, hey, this just shows me what my coach has been telling me, right? Like my body of work shows that I've been the best 184 pounder in the country up until this point. Now go prove it these next 3 days. And to me, there isn't any pressure. Like it's an added like, to me, confidence. And you can use it both ways, right? So we got to make sure that he uses it as this is an added confidence. This is no pressure thing, man. This is what I expected. Like, this is what I expected. I expected to be the number 1 guy. And I am, and now I'm just going to go show everybody.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah.